Hello, YouTube family. Today is a better day. You ever heard that saying, let there be light? My lighting issues are fixed for now. Hope they're fixed for like a long time. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. Thanks for joining me. It's not cute not knowing. Now we're going to know. Come on, let's get a hug. Have you ever had a day where nothing seems to go right? I don't know, like super Mercury in retrograde. I don't even know when it happens. It was like everything was happening all at once, and it was tugging. Do this, do that, be here, do this. That's the kind of afternoon that I had yesterday. Look at me repping. This is my Eagles. I'm a Philadelphia Eagles fan, and I got a big game tonight against the Washington Commanders. It's so good to have you. I'm telling you, yesterday, we have good days and bad days in our life, and it's how we navigate them. Let's start the stories. I really apologize. I misspoke yesterday on Quincy Jones. He died of pancreatic cancer. It's a deadly form of cancer because it's like 1 minute somebody says they have it, and then they're gone. A few months later, the music legend died on November the 3rd at the age of 91. Now, some of the comments were interesting, like, well, he was 91, who cares? A lot of people care. That's on the death certificate. He also had a little touch of Alzheimer's. A lot of people care, and a lot of people do care about the money because they're newsy. He left behind a vast fortune, 7 children. Each one is getting $71 million. The Mike Tyson fight, let's unpack it. He's fighting Jake Paul. It's on Netflix. It's not on any other service. It's not on pay-per-view. It's on Netflix. Let me tell you now, it's coming on around midnight because they got about 7 other fights in front of it, including 2 women who are boxing. You might have to take a nap. Mike Tyson, believe it or not, is considered the underdog. This is the biggest boxing event of 2024, and Mike Tyson look like he's getting $20 million. Is it worth it? He has to undergo 2 tests, a brain and health test, a trauma test, this neurological stuff to make sure that he can handle it. He's 58. Jake Paul, the YouTuber, he's getting, he's 28 years old. So you see the vast differences in ages. Cowboy Stadium, where the Dallas Cowboys play, is where everything is happening. At that AT&T Stadium in Texas, they're saying like 80,000 people alone just there witnessing the fight. Jake Paul, they said, has gotten a plastic ear cover just in case Mike Tyson feels like biting, because you remember he bit off that piece of Evander Holyfield's ear. This is going to be an interesting fight, and I'm sure we'll be talking about it the next time we pop on here, but he's getting $20 million. Singer Siza, one of the top singers topping the charts, opened up the Vogue magazine and she talked about her butt enhancement surgery, a BBL. And then the interview, she said she wishes she had spent that money on her mental health and not her butt. Interesting. At the movies this weekend, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, this is his month because tomorrow, Friday, The Red One opens in theaters with J.K. Simmons, Chris Evans, Lucy Liu. Who kidnapped Santa Claus? Well, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is going to find out. His other big movie is Disney's Moana, which is taking place on Thanksgiving weekend. Speaking of big holiday movies, Denzel Washington, one of the stars of Gladiator 2. It opens November 22nd, the same day as Wicked. He talks about a scene that was cut from the movie where Denzel kisses another man. Denzel plays Macrinus, an ex-slave who is bisexual, and he's looking to overthrow the emperors. The star of the movie, Paul Mescal, plays Lucius, who works under Denzel Washington, and Denzel sees him as, this is my way to get in. Pedro Pascal is another star, but him and Paul, is so many cows. They're like enemies against each other, but they're describing the scene that was cut as like a kiss of death but they cut it from the movie. I always thought the kiss of death, when you think about the Godfather movies, like they kiss you on your forehead or maybe like on your cheek or something like that. But there was that scene where Sonny Corleone kissed his brother like really hard on the mouth. That they say that's the kiss of death. But Denzel says that scene was cut. The Boyz II Men biography and documentary is coming. They are working hard on this. Spectacular 30-year career, end of the road, Motown Philly. I love Sean. Sean is my favorite. I love all of them, but Sean Stockman is my favorite. This movie is actually happening, and I guess they're going to talk about Mike for Boyz II Men leaving the group, why he left the group, and the ups and downs and the amazing successes that Boyz II Men had. But this is really happening, and they are one of the producers. Big news out of the Today Show. Craig Melvin has been named the co-anchor of the Today Show. With Hoda Kotb leaving, who was going to sit there beside Savannah Guthrie? He's been like the third anchor, but this is official. In January, when Hoda leaves, Craig Melvin is going to be the co-anchor. Now, what's going to happen with Hoda and Jenna? The show, the fourth hour of the Today Show, is going to be retitled Jenna and Friends, as they do a whole variety of hosts to host along with Jenna Bush Hager. But congratulations to Craig Melvin. He's going to do a great job there. The View. Before Donald Trump got into politics, he was on The View 17 times. Would he ever return? Is The View going to change and go more conservative? Everyone is wondering. I would be very surprised. I think with Trump in office again, it'll just give them more fuel and they should stay on the course. But some are saying, will they, have or add more conservative voices? I think these ladies should stay the course. There was some headlines saying they're begging to have Donald Trump on. I don't think so, but he would go on there if he was asked, because he loves the publicity and he knows that The View is the #1 daytime talker. You could say what you want about Whoopi and the crew. People tune in to watch The View. Steve Harvey, he's going to be teaming up with Dr. Phil. This must be before Dr. Phil had lost his mind, but he's on Merit TV. I got to find it. Someone said you can find it on the Verizon Files, because I don't know where it is. Look at me thinking what I have. I think I have Comcast. But Dr. Phil has Merit TV. Steve Harvey's camp, where he nurtures and mentors 250 teen boys who have grown up without a father figure. This is going to air on December 10th. And next week is a big week for Cher, the Rock and Roll Hall of Famer. Her book comes out. This book is so juicy. It's two parts. I guess it'll start with her, Cherokee Indian, joining Sonny and Cher, never feeling she was pretty or talented enough, the divorce from Sonny. There was the superstardom. There was the movies. There were the husbands and the kids. It just, Cher's life is full, and it's had like peaks and peaks. I guess 60 years. Like, her career has been incredible. Don't count her out, because that woman comes roaring back. And Cher, her autobiography, hits bookstores Tuesday, November 19th. Now, we do a weekend edition, which is fancy. We've got Ask Auntie and all these good stuff. It goes up early, because we're from the school of, we love it when the weekend starts early. So do check it out. I have a wonderful guy, David Gaines, who puts it all together. The notification bell will let you know that I'm here. Leave a comment. I do read the comment. So leave a comment. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video. But more importantly, you know what? Just subscribe to the channel, because there's always something going on. And you can always count on the big hair and the scoop. Thanks so much for joining me. Light is back. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture.